Module 17, Data Protocol. Central Heights, we've gone through the KESA process last year for accreditation. And this is our framework, our 2 R's that we picked for relevance and rigor. So we're going to kind of talk about school improvement in terms of meeting those 2 areas of improvement. So the questions we need to answer is where Central Heights is at now, and then we have our spin-off questions here that relate to relevance and rigor. Where do we want to be? How did we get to where we are? And then what can we do to address relevance and rigor school-wide and in our individual classrooms? And then how did our plan of action do at addressing our weaknesses, and what changes or amendments can be made to further improve? And then the graphic to do this process would be collect data. That's our demographic data, our student performance or testing data, and then perception data. And then we're going to analyze that data. We're going to find trends, outliers within the data. And my example I gave was comparing the assessment data for, say, a summative assessment to the demographic data within your classroom, and seeing if there's any trends or outliers to that. And then you need to organize that data in the data tables that we've discussed or that we've done, and being able to organize it and be able to easily assess it or access it for the development and implementation of the plan of action step. And in this stage, you take those data tables and you begin to collaborate and use that data to begin answering the questions of where Central Heights is at now, and where do we want to be, and then developing some strategies to meet relevance and rigor within our classroom and school-wide. Then we'll reflect and adapt the plan of action, kind of answer the question of what went well and why, what didn't go well and why, and how can we improve. Then we'll make the amendments to the plan of action and begin the process all over again. Within each individual teacher's classrooms, they can use this table, if you will, to go through this process for them in analyzing their data. And kind of starts with your students that are in your roster. We know that within our demographic data, low-income families is kind of the biggest group within our demographic data at Central Heights. How many of them are receiving SPED services, and then how many of them made 80% competence on the standards taught throughout that unit. And then, of course, what are we doing to ensure that they're successful? And so this could definitely be used by each teacher, regardless of what content area they're in. I appreciate the modules that are put together for us, and I enjoyed learning from each and every one of you. Thank you.